Jake can't talk about, you know, man. Jake have a party, you know, brother. They go look girl, you know. The man feel haunted in the house, brother. When I come up, when I come out, turn over police chief and something like, hey, look, man, the thing will get bad. Because the government will come with more stricter restriction. You know what I mean?
Isaiah 42 verse 22 says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Right.
They are all of them snared in holes.
Right.
And they are hid in prison houses.
Right. Guess what? Your house right now is going to become a prison.
Yeah.
Well, it's already.
Yeah. The house now is now a prison.
Like up in France, the people hang out them window and play ping pong. From one to the other. Yeah.
Hey, so the other countries across the world are shutting down.
And that's the so-called first world.
And you see Jamaica basically lagging, you know, they're basically trying to build the narrative for give them the spike.
Yeah?
You know, to give them, for them, oh, they're going to pan the shutdown, the second shutdown to the Jamaican people. They need certain, they will kind of lose the country a little bit for Christmas.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, you know, say, oh, Christmas holiday and thing cars, they make you think got shut down up somewhere for
lockdown for the January period.
You know what I mean?
Can you notice the COVID cases?
Yeah.
Instead, it goes single digit, then they jump up back to 52.
Yeah.
See? Like them make the case less and less and less, and like them say, boy, things are getting better. And then
so
after
you can justify them for kind of, okay, our curfew was 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. You know, they're going to move like for the Christmas season. Yeah. You know what I mean? And things get fucked.
Going back to that diligence search.
And they need to do them second lockdown, because everybody is doing for them. How do they justify a second lockdown in Jamaica? You know what I mean? So they have to create a scenario to make that lockdown, man.
Going back to Isaiah 64 verse 6 again.
God.
Says they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search.
God.
Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
Right.
But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded.
This is deep, man, for out here basically telling people, you know what I mean, this big fat lie. And people believe in it, man.
Yeah. And you have actually have people that debunk the fat lie, and people still believe the fat lie.
You know what I mean? This big fat lie.
The man will tell a lie, come and say a lie with a tail.
And then they believe it.
They still don't believe it.
Alright.
Yeah.
You know? But anyway, then the vaccination thing is about to be rolled out.
94% ready.
You know? So, I think shit soon start real, man, because you need to convince people to take them vaccine here, man. A lot of Jamaican people basically say, oh, not over them dead body.
No.
You know what I mean? They rather get COVID before they take a vaccine. What I say still? They have the method for your madness, man. You know? They have a strategy. Basically, they are going to use on the common man. You know what I mean? So you can go and talk, say you don't want a COVID vaccine now. You know? I shouldn't even mention the murder punch. But anyway, I say you not take a shot. Well, how about not having access to certain things? Man. Right now you can't even go down to the supermarket without a mask. You know what I mean? Imagine without a shot.
Hope you prepare for that.
Nothing can come in a public. You know what I mean? Come be a public, what you call it? A public, what you call it?
Public setting.
Public risk to public health or whatsoever. More tell you that.
Yeah.
The public basically is going to police you. The media is going to police you. I'm going to know that basically when they take film, they're going to police you, man. You know what I mean? People basically, we call it stigmatized.
Read up. Isaiah 32 verse 6 says, for the vile person will speak villainy,
Right.
and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy
Right.
and utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
These technologies that so-called white man is coming up with, him just doing it indiscriminately. Him not consult. Him not ask himself a question if the Heavenly Father would have approved them things here. Because him don't have that respect.
Scripture says God is not at all.
You know what I
in
mean?
his
He
thought,
don't have
man.
that respect any at all.
Him have
You know what I
himself
mean?
as God.
So, him reward him or get for this type of insolence. You know what I mean? This type of insolence him up, you know, the reward is not going to be to his liking, man. You know what I mean? It's not going to be to right now, one of the worst positions to be in is in the position of the elite, man. Heavenly Father sizing them up. Why you don't want to join some people right now? We get sized up for judgment, man. Them stupid ass leaders across the world joining up with these men. You know what I mean? Colluding with the criminal. When you get the law, when you link with the criminal, when you call it, with that thing they name again? Aiding and abetting. You know what I mean? Aiding and abetting, man. So guess what's going to happen? You're going to be judged alongside this devil, man. He said, the scripture says, whosoever is joined unto them shall be trust you, man. You know what I mean? These men judgment. You see? You see, it seems as if they have the power to become like gods on the earth and you're coveting after that. Well, the God who is God already, we're not put a stop to that, man. You know?
And it's Isaiah 24 and verse 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high.
Right, these men. You know, from Davos, them have them World Economic Forum. See, them go different assemblies, you know, different meetings, high level meetings. You know, you have them have the rituals, like today was Friday 13. You have the rituals and all that. You know what I mean? You know? You have the different cult. You know? It's a cult. Secret societies. Christian talk about cult. Cult is basically cult. Cult right there.
And the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit.
Right. So they want gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit. Man. You know what I mean? The Lord basically is gonna, you see, some of the time, you know, for certain people, wickedness, death is too good, man. You know what I mean? Death is too good because death is a means, a ways, a escape also from punishment. You know, as simple as I look on it, death is a form of escape, or it can be temporal escape from punishment. So the Lord have the best punishment for these men. You know what I mean? Put them in hell whilst them in flesh, man.
Just as how we face it.
Just like how we face the hell. You know what I mean? And even if they do that, they're not going to want dead, because if they're dead, they will come back fresh again. They want a fresh set of hell again.
That's the parable with Lazarus and
Diabetes.
Yep.
Yep.
And no say how they might come back and they might see them judgment like David Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Can you imagine when that cracker reach up and he say was special?
Yeah, and he realized he don't have a second chance. I'm thinking he never have a reincarnation to do again.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like this, the one I'm gone up in was the last one.
I'm glory. The last one of him.
Next one him coming up.
Slavery.
Slavery.
Hey, the Lord said we like
James
this
Bond.
judgment ring.
Give me no problem, you know. Yeah?
And then again the men and the lad are going to know him and say, oh, this was that devil.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to page that devil.
From the James Bond. Give me no problem.
Fine.
Who would I want to be friends with these men? I worst time you try to pick friends with a set of people, man. When the Heavenly Father have them on target. You know what I mean? Most of them take out and eat from them and you want to be quacko.
Exactly.
Somebody that the facility do fuckery. Body have to cut it up. You know, cause the retaliation go on. Be a fuckery. You see me? No man want to hitch up on some man hit to get take out pan. You know, get take out the better.
Scripture, Proverbs 11 verse 21. And shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited.
Yeah man, you get a task them. With some boot up your ass, man. You know?
Proverbs 11 verse 21. Though hand joining on, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
Though hand joining on, the wicked shall not be unpunished, man. You see all them agreements with them make. You know what I mean? Hoping to push the world into this revolution. Hey, there's only one, guess what? Only one revolution left, man. And that's one of the Lord Yahweh Shai, man.
Is all them eye witchcraft?
You're looking at it right now. You know what I mean? See?
Hey, the witchcraft for them I use, them I say, the mainstream media said Donald Trump lose. Some I say, the box them not finish, vote them not finish count. So them have the people, some I say, them I say Biden win, and that not happen yet.
Have an emotional game.
Yeah, exactly. That's witchcraft, man. Just to get the people riled up and ready for right and to destroy each other. Yeah. All of this is by design, man. Everything perfectly planned. Right. Scripture say, oh, it's a diligent search. Everything. Why you think let's not just go out and say, oh, lock down the country? Because him know say, oh, him can't just lock down the country without
why?
Exactly. Plus, him have to accept whatever the higher ups are do. Because if him lock down the country, then right here was start. Basically, prophecy that fulfill before anything start in America the right way. Because the people that kill them out here.
That's done quick, man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
go ahead.
It says Nahum 3 verse 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city.
Right.
It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not." Right. It says the noise.
Watch mainstream media, they don't want to make a head clean, they want to like. I'm going to like, come back, you want to take all the people over their TV, you know.
Because say the wicked,
you know what I mean? I can grab them by the throat and draw them up to soon and baby man. Just watch them online, especially CNN, my yo.
Cartoon News Network.
It says the noise of the whip, the noise of a whip, and the noise of the rattling of the wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. See, the horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain.
Yeah, because when the Father, when you live in the Father return, well, send forth his Son, you know, a whole of judgment that will take place, which is judgment that already begun. That's the reason why in Luke chapter 12 verse 56, the Lord asks you, hypocrites, how can you not discern this time? Because you can discern the face of the sky, and you've been seeing everything. Everybody's supposed to know Matthew 24. Like in the last days, the Bible says, nations shall rise against nations, and wars and rumors of war. Everybody speak from here like a boy, me and my grandmother, everybody has speak that. But now you see it happen. But them don't believe it, as the brother said. Them see it happen. See, I never seen so much catastrophic in the Caribbean at once. Yeah? You're catastrophic, yeah. In the Caribbean at once.
Yeah. It's a record breaking here for the hurricane season.
Exactly.
It's a record breaking here.
At once. See? Landslide, and it's like them if you put landslide on a chart now, like how much landslide they're going to have the earthquake and the hurricane. Landslide, and these landslides, when we notice, and just like just a landslide up on the hill, it'll take for houses, man. Like houses, on top of houses, just a move and sink.
They move like
landslide. Yeah, whoop a landslide and earthquakes as well, man. A whoop earthquakes, a shit where them just now put it me. You see the video with the Honduras?
Yeah, man. Hey.
See a helicopter here go down and bail out people. And my beg we ask humanity to open their heart, please, and donate. People for house top. Trailers covered with water.
You know what would have been a nightmare scenario? All this rainfall and soak the earth. You know what I mean? And then the earthquake will shake.
And open up the
no house on the left and no inside. No house. wouldn't leave or no inside.
But an earthquake
basically causes a landslide without the soil being wet. What to say
when it's wet
and it's ready to slide already without even the earthquake. But imagine an earthquake I had to that.
Exactly.
But a minor earthquake shake at Jamaica during the rain Sunday, you know. In St. Thomas, you know. In the hills, you know. A minor earthquake shake during the rain. You see that rain will fall.
Hey, imagine that, man. Look how much worse up of a hill at 18 and the earthquake.
Exactly. And when you go Isaiah chapter 29.
Lord shall visit you shall visit of the Lord. Hey, and you know say
a terrible sight, you know, man.
As I mentioned Honduras, you know. At the moment you have another storm that develop ahead that way.
Ahead that way, yeah. Exactly, we see. Yeah. You see. That these fucking men project the trajectory much in miles at this the breeze are gonna go.
Yeah.
Before. See, sure that them have the money night. Isaiah 29 verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire.
Right. We have earthquakes coming, man.
Definitely.
These devils, they ain't gonna come naturally, man. These devils gonna do these things for the Agenda 2030 plans, man. You know what I mean? Gonna have to shake down a lot of houses, leave people homeless, and them can build houses for you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Houses with good specification. You know, I use earthquake to say, oh, you know them houses don't make good, they don't construct properly, and that's why so much people died. And therefore, government are responsible for housing.
Because I think Angel's wife locate much in land and relocate a lot of the people from
when they claim living at riverbanks.
yes.
Gone.
Relocate that. Even though the land expensive, they will still stand the cost.
The government will stand. How the fuck the land very expensive for the government when them respond? That means they must have build up the smart towns or whatever and put them in it.
Find lands for people to relocate.
Yeah, because they might get the money from these devils, man, to do it.
Hey, over the years, as China build them empty cities, you never know why they build them, man. Them big cities, them empty cities, man.
Gone.
Now you start to know why them city where nobody no live, why them build them cities, man. Because they're gonna move people from out. Hey, you see all this dumb situation over there in China with this dam basically, and the flooding and over there in China, and all these landslides over there in China, and the rain, and the people in the countryside, house going down in landslide and everything there. Guess what? Those cities are there. The house people, man, empty cities, big empty cities. You know what I mean? It was all a part of the agenda all along. You know? All a part of the plan all along.
Precept. Psalm 17 verse 13, it says, Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Yeah, because these men, they are the sword of the Most High, man. They are the hands of the Lord. Man. See, they are the left hand of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahshai. And they are doing what was written in prophecy to be done.
God.
That's the reason why we don't fear Esau, Edom. We fear the person who commissioned them to do whatever they are supposed to be done. You understand?
Yeah? It says, from men which are thy hand.
Yeah, because they are the left hand of Yahweh. You know, go ahead.
Hey, we know that the closer the chip come, and the closer you get to implement the chip, and the closer is with salvation. You know? Yeah. That's the awakening. Why if you come straight to the people and say, yo, you know, we have to pull some microchip. Just want you to come straight there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's mandatory.
Yeah.
And then Captain Big Nose gonna come out and say the same thing.
Yeah, just like when I try to pass off a vaccine for the Jamaican people, I try to pass off a chip.
Says from men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world which have their portion in this life.
Yeah, and these men have their portion, they have all the riches, they have the wealth, they have everything, man. Literally, them have everything. Them when them take the planes, them now walk through custom and get searched, dig up, you know, show me a passport, you know. What's the purpose of your visit? That not happen to them. Them sleep on the finest beds, you know, the finest cabins. Yeah, exactly, you know. See, them they use the technology where you use them use above that standard, because when it released there, that means to them get tired of that one. Can them have something on a higher level. See, go ahead.
Them private jet will have military escort.
Exactly.
which have their portion in this life, and whose belly no filleth with a hidden treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes.
It's a Psalms.
No.
Psalms.
Verse 21. No Proverbs. Isaiah 14 verse 21. They say leave it to their babes.
Yeah. Got, Isaiah 14 and verse 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah, because they are there for parents, really. You know, but the kids, you know, they might live lavish off what happened from back then. Them same one, you know?
Yeah, you know, funny.
Judgment's coming for them.
You know, funny. You're going to get your judgment in the wrong time of age, man. You know, when the fullness of your youth, when the fullness of your youthfulness not on you anymore.
Yeah, but a
lot of these men are whole men.
But a lot of blessed the spirit can make them young again.
Eh? We don't want them young so quick. We want kicking ass in the hole, make a work when they're old, man. You see me? Work when they're old. You know what I mean? We now give us strength for the work. You know? When you're incarnate to get that.
Hey,
It's a Psalms 73 and verse 1. Truly, Yahweh is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bonds in their debt, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Are in trouble now?
There's a trouble come.
Trouble coming, man.
The Lord said they shall build, but I shall throw down. Yeah.
Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness.
Yeah, God, it's a violence compasseth them. This lockdown now, basically this is crime against humanity, man. There is lockdown and this mandatory mask wearing and this shit. This is crime against humanity.
I don't know, they don't say you're fucking my people.
Everywhere, of course. That's why men like us are going to be always on that red list. Because we out here and speak against it, you know. And we're speaking about it from a spiritual standpoint. We now run with certain narrative with them put out here, you know. No, we're bringing from a spiritual standpoint. Go ahead,
Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression.
At the end of the day, it's all about oppressing Jake all over, man. To continuously press us, beating us down, wickedly against concerning oppression. And ultimately, they have us as useless eaters. And having us as useless eaters, you know what I mean? We're going to eradicate them. That's what they're saying. Yeah, they have the technology now for substitute you. So, get ready.
They speak laughingly. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth.
Right, yeah, because Big Bang Theory and all these things. Plus, they might plot against Yahweh upon his return, that they will fight against the Lord and win. You know, that's what they have in their mind, that they'll fight against Yahweh and win. That's not going to happen, man. Go ahead.
Therefore his people return either, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them.
Yeah. Judgment's going to come, man. Just as though we have drunken off the hand of the Lord, man, we drink even the dregs thereof. You're going to drink it, man. Yeah? Go ahead. And you're going to drink it double. Go ahead.
It's just a double unto them, double, man.
Gone.
And they say, oh, do it God, Yahweh knows.
Yeah, kind of most I program you fucking fool. Yeah? How the Most High know? Because the Most High put it in the spirit to do that, man. See, the Most High was the one that made you an evil ass cracker, man. See, you never do it on your own. Scripture said before the children being born, that the purpose of the Most High might be stand, man. You know, go ahead.
And is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world.
Yeah.
They increase in riches.
Because them use computer and grow
Hey.
vegetable and thing.
Hey, you crackers, crackers basically are stupid, man. You know? Wisdom is attainment. It was given to you. You know what I mean? Because nobody born with wisdom.
Everybody born blank.
But hey, consciousness is based off of external forces. Say it again.
Because the living men with the
Your
Most High
consciousness, whatsoever collectively that you receive, man, was given through sight, feeling, hearing, you know, tasting and all that.
It's called experience.
You know what I mean? The experiences basically that you have
Sirach 101.
coming from external source, man. Now, it seems like the elite forget. So that's how the way they obtain the knowledge what them have. Them think it was of themselves. You know what I mean? So, the understanding to do evil and to make this plot and this plan, you know what I mean? It's not of you. Because they inherit it. You know what I mean? But from where they inherit it from? That's what we're telling you, man. This evil plot that they have. See? It's coming directly from the Lord. You know? The Father of spirits, man. You know what I mean? And this wisdom is given to you for a specific purpose. You've been used. The Lord Yahweh use you, man. You know what I mean? To manifest what evil is and what wickedness is. You know what I mean? And the result thereof. Yeah? So just like how you do your wickedness, the result is going to play out also. You know what I mean? And there's no stop. Stop it, man. See? So it is sure that the next day shall come. So it is sure that the consequences for your actions will come, man. Well, stop a day from come. Then you can stop the consequence from happening to you, man. Yeah? As sure as the next day will come, all of your judgment is coming, man. You know what I mean?
We face it, man. So we
you know what I mean? There's a result. Every action. I'm going to play out on the bloody action. The Lord set your asses up. So just continue your work. See? And accept the reward that you will receive, man. You know what I mean? And trust me, it's not going to be in your favor.
It's at Job 14 and verse 5 says, seeing his days are determined.
The days are determined. You know what I mean? You know, basically, you don't have forever to do what you're doing. See me? You don't have forever. So guess what? The Lord is going to push you on to do this. Your lust. The Lord is going to push you to do your lust, man. So that He can play the next end of the thing. By bringing your hand. You know what I mean? So you're setting a trap and you're walking into one. So you see the people on the earth as them stupid ass. Hey, we can't do anything with them, we can manipulate them, we can do, guess what? The higher beings doing the same thing with you. Exactly. And just like how the people on the earth ignorant to what you are doing, that's the same way you are ignorant to what higher beings doing to you, man. Exactly. Same exact thing is happening to you. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So you be manipulated to do a specific action they're going to play out a specific result. Just like how you manipulate the lower man to do a specific action to get a specific result. Same thing with you, man. So you've been played, man. You've been played just like you played everybody else. You have like a Spanish guitar. Spanish guitar.
Like Ezekiel 38 when he's 38 and 10 when he said evil thought shall enter in your mind. Yeah, but Lord, I put an evil thought in your mind, man.
Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
Right, so you have days that's going to be existing, that's coming into this existence when you're going to be no more. You know what I mean? You have days that is not written for you. You know what I mean? A part of the program, this is what program we're in, you get it written out of that script. You know what I mean? The algorithm no longer got a code for you.
Not recognize it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? The code is not going to be in the code anymore, man. You know?
Though as appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Yep. Seeing that you never create time.
Finish?
Yeah. Seeing that you never create none of these concepts. You come to know. You know what I mean? Not even have wisdom of or understanding of. You come to know. You know what I mean? Seeing? See, just like how you never bring about these things, and you never control anything that come that manifesting before you, bringing it into existence, it's the same way. You're not going to be having any control over your destiny. You know what I mean? And your destiny is slavery, man. And your destiny is total extinction after slavery.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's just it.
That's it.
And there's nothing we can do to help.
Yeah, we can't speak, but the Lord, our Barsham and Shai, tell us to speak in the creation. This word that is manifested out of our lips, guess what? You never write that script.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? What we are saying now
wasn't a part of your script.
Wasn't a part of your script. Because we're basically telling you of your doom.
Judgment.
You never write about your own doom.
Hence where the prophets have doom.
Hey, because these men control the narrative out there. So whatever narrative out there, them control it. You know what I mean? But they don't control that one here.
Exactly, that one are different.
That one are different.
Ecclesiastes 9 verse 11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift,
right,
nor the battle to the strong,
right,
neither yet bread to the wise,
right,
nor yet riches to men.
These are wise thoughts, man.
Yeah.
Wise thoughts.
Solomon.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He says,
but you see, you crackers never take heed, man. These are wise sayings, man. You know what I mean?
Right. He says, nor yet favor to men of skill.
These are laws in our existence.
But time and chance happeneth to them all.
Right. You can't calculate that? Can't calculate that, boy?
Can't figure that out.
It's spiritual.
You have a serious error. You have a glitch, man.
As the man always said, even a caveman can't figure that out.
The
caveman can't figure it out, man.
Hey, this thing is basically him can change up how things are.
Change
you know what I mean?
And laws and these things.
Now the sick pathetic creature, like an ant, not even smaller than an ant, to the whole entire existence, smaller than an ant, so you think it can affect the whole entire
existence, with a primitive knowledge. Yeah.
Like seriously, we are a being that is so dependent on even oxygen. Yeah, them dependent on even oxygen, man.
We are pollute.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Mortal men eat shit, breathe in here, and all that. So they want to transhumanist now. They want to become like, you know?
I am robot type of shit.
Immortals, man, you're going to die. Immortal, man. You're going to be a slave as a mortal, and you're going to die. And come again, and slave again, suffer again, and die. And come again and do the same thing again.
Until the time up.
Till the time up, man. From henceforth, it's over, man.
It's over now.
It's over
Verse 12 says, for man also know it not his time.
Right.
As the fishes that are taken in an evil net.
I'm telling you the time, man. I'm telling you the time. You said for them evil net for we.
Exactly.
And there's another evil net set for you.
Yeah. Says, and as the birds that are...
Hey, if you live in a grass house, stone. Hey.
You can't take blow, don't choke blow.
Mortal men, you're mortal men.
Exactly.
You know
find out that.
How can mortal men come up against the Father of spirits?
Yeah, you always say we like meet you as a man. You know?
Mortal men. Hey, we're gonna scoff at you, we're gonna laugh at you. And you gonna be
even the other nations are gonna laugh. The scripture says, is this the man that made the world tremble?
Yeah.
The other
the
nations
Lord
are
gonna embarrass you,
them.
you crackers, man. The Lord's gonna embarrass you, man, for the hurt.
Exactly.
You're gonna be shamed. You know what I mean? You're gonna be hopeless,
And your woman not gonna want to
helpless.
see you. And the woman not want to see them because them not have no power. You don't have no dick. You don't have nothing but...
Lord gonna shame you in every way, man. Every way you can think
Then
about.
they never got extra stink.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
The wet dog says, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them.
God.
This wisdom have I seen also under the sun, and it seemed great unto me.
Right. These men think them laws that don't bound them.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Hey, I'm we're gonna change our laws in existence. Oh, fuck it, the level of arrogance.
To the man with the highest
Arrogance.
IQ.
Nigga can't even reach Mars.
You know, see the video where
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk has set them up in the capsule.
Yeah.
And when, as they go
Can't even.
They're going to continuously build. It's a build. Set up them.
Nigga never been to outer space, man. You know, it's some theory you have, you know, where maybe you can do them somewhere. But look, hey, the Lord's will, and you even pass the Van Allen belt, them chariots shoot down your craft. Let's try your shit.
Yeah,
You
but
know
they're
what I mean?
terrestrial.
You ain't going nowhere, man. You're leaving the earth. Judgment is on earth, not on Mars, man. You will never make it to Mars.
They are terrestrial off the earth. You go outside, you're going to fucking die.
Yeah, you are terrestrial beings,
certain
man.
dimension, you're going to die.
Terrestrial beings cannot go out into open space, man. You don't even know the chain reaction that's going to happen here. Hey, a nigga that them cracker, you're the real nigga, by the way. Them cracker don't even know the type of elements out there. You don't know the elements on the periodic table, stupid ass cracker. You have million other elements that's not on the periodic table, man. That these elements were separated from in Genesis, man.
Yeah.
Genesis still that the Lord divide the waters from the waters. So what other waters out there? You know what I mean? You have in chemistry you make certain mixture. You get an explosion. You know what I mean? You put certain things with certain things and it melt other things. You know what I mean?
Solutions and
Yeah. So your chemistry show you that certain reaction. You know what I mean? With certain elements, violent. So how the fuck you gonna take things from the terrestrial zone going out into open space beyond the protection of the elements that are in out here? So you don't even know how you're gonna react. You know what I mean? You don't even know how your body gonna react.
Unless Elon
You know what I mean?
Musk
All the molecules in your body may just go. You know? You don't even know that. Because you have so many fucking other elements out there, man. But this cracker I want to tell you about him going in one capsule and go out of space, like say him in one zone like oxygen and carbon dioxide and all these things. No! You don't know what's out there, man. The great deep. The scripture refer to it as the great deep, man. You know what I mean? Those waters, you will drown. You will drown. I mean drown like drown in the H2O. You know? But just like you drown in the H2O, you try to go to space, man, as a terrestrial being, you will drown. That is a fantasy of the so-called white man. It's going to remain a fantasy. But them go to moon and, you know, them about to go to Mars. Hey, that's just a lie, man. And they know that they can't do that shit. They know they can't do that shit. Elon Musk basically talking about going to Mars. He know that it's full of shit, man. These things just for distraction. You know what I mean? In the meanwhile, they're going to do the fuck what they're going to do. It's all about distraction, man. You know?
Scriptures about them.
Give entertainment. It's for entertainment value. That shit can't happen. You know? We're going to be going out of space, but guess what? We are not going to be men.
Scripture
in that
said
time. We are not going to be mortal men.
Scripture said them are children of fools, man.
Yeah?
Precept? Yeah. You have a precept?
About making colonies on Mars. The scripture, look, they're not going to make it because the scripture said, the scripture that tells us they're going to judge Esau and Mars. Esau judgment is going to be on the earth. Won't make it.
This is Psalm 7, verse 14. It said, behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood.
Right.
He made a pit and dig it.
Hey, this man start to believe in his own lies, man. We believe him, start believing his own lies, then.
Well,
You lie so fucking much, you start to believe in lies, then, man. You know? Hey, you must have to believe him lying, and believe him try things that he could have achieved, them have to achieve right now. You know what I mean? The whole fucking lies, excuse my French, the whole life is a lie, Esau. The whole life is a lie, man. You know what I mean? You yourself is a lie. Just like when you tell a lie, your existence is a lie. You know what I mean? What you believe, your aspiration, all of it is a lie.
Wicked are strained from the wound, man. Soon as they born,
Remember
they go about speaking
he
lies.
made a pit and dig it.
You make a pit and you dig it. And guess what? Answer, brother?
And it's falling into the ditch
Yep.
which he made.
You're going to fall into your own ditch, man. Because if you're humble, you know, if you're humble and not try to do these things, the prophecies wouldn't fulfill and you'd have a little more time on the earth. But now, we're going ahead with the plan of digging the hole. You know what I mean? So the point of you falling into the hole is coming up shortly. If there wasn't a hole in the first place, then you wouldn't have fallen into your hole. And that hole is the New World Order, man. And the destruction that is going to bring up on the people, you know what I mean? That same destruction is going to come upon you. You know what I mean? That destruction when you plan for the people, the trap you try to set to the people. You know what I mean? And them trap is going to fetch you. You sow the seed of slavery, guess what you're going to reap? What's you're going to reap? You're going to reap slavery, man. One man sow, let him reap. Those are some simple principles to this existence, man. And the law bound certain principles in law. The law of our existence, man. You know what I mean? You can't breach them things, you cannot breach them. You know what I mean? You can't no care much technology you come up with, you cannot breach those principles, man. You know? Yeah?
So Job 20 verse 22 says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, Psalm 5. This is Job 20 verse 5. It says that the triumphing of the wicked is short, the joy of the hypocrite is for a moment.
Right.
See? But for a moment.
Because him feeling joy now, you know. Start eat, put on him something now. You know, 2019, then put on the thing we are now eat now. You put on the dribbler in 2019. You put on the dribbler and take up him fork and him spoon and him fork. And in 2020, you start to eat. Because when COVID dropped, that's this devil starting to eat. One brother?
It says, though his excellency mounts up to the heavens, and his head is reached unto the clouds,
Right.
yet shall he perish forever like his own dung.
Right.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
Right.
See? He shall fly away as a dream,
Right.
and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Right.
Let's jump to verse 22.
We ain't gonna miss him, Mr. So-called white man. We ain't gonna miss him, man. You know what I mean? We're not gonna be like, but remember the days. Remember the days. We're not gonna remember the days. There's nothing special about you for remember, man. Nothing special about you.
Verse 22, it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Right.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Right, and you see? And to start off with seditions that himself created. You know what I mean? Poor is gonna put their hands on you, man. And the main part of the poor are gonna put their hands on you. It's the elect. Our nation of Israel, man. You're gonna be like a fugitive on the earth, man. So you have everybody else like fugitive, you're gonna be a fugitive, man.
Right.
Trying to flee. You know what I mean? And we're gonna find them wherever you go. Them bunkers anywhere, either way, them retreats we have right there. Coming for you, man. When the Lord Yahweh come, we're not gonna be coming for you as a man. See? So put the best weaponry down there. You know what I mean? Best technology.
Best everything.
And we can assure you, ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. Yeah?
Verse 23, when he is about to fill his belly,
Right?
Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him,
Right?
and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Right? The Lord is gonna rain it upon you. When you're eating, man. When you're about to full your belly and you start eating already, man, you see? All them things, you see my rush in everything now?
Yeah.
You have a gluttonous, man. You have a gluttonous, man.